For many years and quiet nights, I've worked in solitude, cultivating my heart, cultivating my soul, cultivating my gifts, cultivating my craft. And there shall be an unveiling.
For myself, what I've learned is that beyond what we see with the natural eye, beyond what reality is telling you, beyond what circumstances are showing you, that there is something that is always at work beyond what you can see with these eyes. And so some cultures speak of the third eye. For me, it's the spiritual eye of tapping into that and knowing, that even though things may look one way, I know, and life continues to confirm that and affirm that something is pushing, something is at work. And for me, that's the Holy Spirit that is at work.
Art is a gateway, and it opens up the mind for possibilities. And so I'm not saying that everyone is an artist, but everyone is creative. Everyone has something that is creative inside of them. If your talent is writing and that's your passion, cool. But if you are fortunate to have more than one gift, or one gift, it doesn't matter. The very notion of a gift is that it's meant to be given away. We are gifted to give. Even though my life was kind of like crazy, coming right out of the marriage that didn't happen, and moving out here and then not having a place to stay, but I just knew that I mattered. I just felt like a severe peace, like God was saying, I got you. I got you. It's just a testament that if you hold on to what's in your heart and you follow your dream, you follow your path, regardless of what it looks like, that within each of us we have the ability to create and recreate. And so now, a new chapter has begun.
David has always been creative in writing and everything. So he was writing songs for the church for praise and worship. He was leading most of the praise and worship. Every time I went, I almost always saw David up there singing.
He was phenomenal. He could lead out. Leading meaning get the parishioners to get involved with the singing and praise ministry and to engulf themselves in the spiritual movement, if you will, of the singing.
When he was here doing the praise and worship service on Sunday mornings, and I was there every Sunday morning, I thought he was about one of the best there was, a real beat.
Holy Ram, the Holy Ram, where I behold.
For about 1.5 years or 2, I was working in here. And when I was sleeping in my car, I would try to get to work early. And this was one of my wash spots. I would wash up in the sink and have my stuff, and yeah.
And then the church, I don't know who particularly got mad at him first or was upset of him, like dyeing his hair. And I thought to myself, I'm like, this is silly. Like, how you gonna get mad at somebody for dyeing their hair?
If you look at my family, if you look at my eyes, which I thought was so stupid. I'm like, dude, look at my eyes. My hair is naturally light. My mom has like reddish hair.
And they basically presented David with 2 options. Either you dye your hair back to its original color, or you just can't sing. And David, being the man that he is, it's like that's the side of his creativity. And how can you like block down creativity, which is from the Lord? Like, that's crazy.
I shared some personal things with my love at that time regarding areas of sexuality in a private, a very, 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 very private moment of vulnerability in our relationship. And she, in her own way, released that to people that did not have my best interests at heart.
He stopped singing at West State.
So what? So what if things I want are seldom things I need? If I coexist with conflict and angst? So what if clarity stands aloof and peace of mind is faintly heard? If spirituality, sexuality, and morality battle for my attention? So what if your opinion of me is less than favorable? This is how I make sweet lemonade, how my multifaceted diamond was cut, how the perils of life transformed me into a pearl of great price.
But when that was removed from me, I had nothing. I had no, well, let me backtrack. I've always had God. It pushed Redic's pattern. Every time Redic has been back against the wall, a greater door has opened up for me. When I was pushed out from LA with another hater, I moved into the jungles, and that apartment was available, and I didn't want to move there because I'm like, that's going backwards. You know, it reminded me of my days growing up in the projects. That's when I started painting. See, I had to get over when people thought I was crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm crazy in a good way. I would drag my palm trees, you know. I knew what I was working with these palm trees, but people, what is he doing? Gathering up all those palm branches and dragging them home. Sharp glass. Sharp broken glass. It's called restoration. And you see, this is all palm branch, and it's shaped like a heart. And this piece called birth, right here. You have the umbilical cord. The art is green. It's repurposed. I don't want to say it's recycled. I'm taking objects and things like that have been discarded, finding resident purpose in those objects and repurposing them. Music has always been the creative springboard from which I lead. Music has always been the creative springboard. Even when I'm painting, I feel music in my strokes. I have a crazy friend named Raymond, and I said, Raymond, I don't have a title for this piece. It's just sitting here. And he looked at it and he said, that's a masquerade. I said, Raymond, you're right. And, oh, see.
People have come into our office and commented that, you know, that's unusual to have art here. The art looks good.
I envision this gallery and the other galleries to follow being so on par with artistic culture and humanity that it will rival other galleries that you may be more accustomed to frequenting and visiting. And so that's the vision for Eclectic Order. This is our first gallery. It's on Manchester, so it's Eclectic Order Gallery Manchester.
I hope that the community sees that art is not an elite form. It's not just for intellectuals or rich people, that they have their own imagination that they can exercise, and they can create art in their own community if they just use their imagination.
being a painter and a visual artist, he really understands space. He understands room. He understands energy. He makes sure that he connects with everyone in the room, and he might not really be looking at you, but you'll think he is, because he's able to make it that personal and that intimate.
The little wheel running by faith, come on. Big wheel running by the grace of God. Wheel and a wheel are turning way in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel rolling. Great big wheel, turn it over. Ezekiel saw the wheel rolling. Way in the middle of the air. Ezekiel's wheel. Take out of church just a little bit. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, get over yourself. Tell the other neighbor beside you, say, neighbor, get over yourself.
I am a new Millennium Renaissance artist, operating on several planes of creativity. I am gifted to give. If I could attribute any influences of my work to another, it would be to the renowned Gordon Parks. I love Mr. Parks not only for his profoundly diverse body of work, but more importantly for living an exemplary life of limitlessness. He maximized all of his talents and afforded opportunities. His is the mindset I wholeheartedly live by.
I gave myself permission. And a lot of times we have a desire or unction or an inspiration, and we immediately cut it off. I never painted here, and so we just sell ourselves short. And so for all the haters, I say that haters are your catalyst to push forth a destiny that's already gonna happen. And the only thing that I can tell you is to expect the unexpected.
Don't ever change the ways that you love, the ways that you look at and live your life. Always be true, authentically you. Always let light shine in all you do. 'Cause the world is full of darkness and disparity. Everyone is searching for hope and clarity, and we don't need carbon copies of the same, but we need originals like you to sign their names. So be original and true, unapologetically you, inside and out. Don't walk in fear or doubt. No, no. Be original each day, in each and every way. Originally true, originally you. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go now. Go right ahead, chase the dreams in your heart. They won't be possible until you start. Always live life to the fullest extent, embracing each moment 100%. 'Cause the world is full of darkness and disparity. Everyone is searching for hope and clarity, and we don't need carbon copies of the same, but we need originals like you